Today we're making Vietnamese meatballs with vermicelli. This is called Bún Chả. This dish is a very popular northern Vietnamese dish originated in Hanoi. This dish became even more popular when Anthony Bourdain and Barack Obama, former president of the United States, enjoyed a $6 dinner which included Bún Chả and a couple of cold beers at a local restaurant in Hanoi. The place is now commonly referred to as Bún Chả Obama. Chả part of this dish is essentially the star of the show. Pork patties that have been marinated with fish sauce, sugar, garlic, shallots, lemongrass, giving a savory, slightly sweet and aromatic flavor. Then accompanied by some vermicelli, which is the bún part of this dish. We can't forget about the dipping fish sauce, which is a vital component of this dish. It's sweet, salty, tangy, and slightly spicy, which provides a beautiful, refreshing contrast to the rich grilled pork. So here we have some regular ground pork. This is a classic plate of aromatics used in Vietnamese cooking. You're gonna see chopped shallots, garlic, roughly chopped scallions, just the white parts. Some lemongrass in there. The best way to store your lemongrass is to mince it up in a food processor, put it in a Ziploc bag like this, and then just toss it in the freezer. And it's good to go whenever. So let's combine this with our ground meat. We're gonna make about a half portion today because it's just gonna be myself eating. Now to season our meat, we're gonna put, let's say 1 tablespoon of fish sauce, 1 teaspoon of sugar. Let's do 1.5. I always like to add in a bit of chicken bouillon to enhance the flavor. Some oil, cracked pepper. Okay, and then give that a mix. We're making a personal portion, so I'm just having all of the ingredients today, but you can multiply it as much as needed depending on how many mouths you're feeding. Ooh, you know what we're forgetting? We're forgetting oyster sauce. Let's put about like a tablespoon, okay? Give that a mix. I just cooked a little piece to make sure my seasonings are good to go. That's perfect. Now we are ready to form our meatballs, little meatballs, and you can either pan fry them, you can air fry them, bake them, but for best results, grilling is really going to bring out all the flavors. That nice char that we're gonna get on them is really gonna be nice. So you want about 40 grams, like this big. Slap them on the side. Gloves are way too big on me. My fingers are like swimming in them. Oh my God, I just ripped my freaking glove. So I managed to form about 6 balls. My mom bought me this grilling basket. If you've ever been to Vietnam, they actually use these grilling baskets to cook the patties with. Its purpose is to kind of like help them squish into patties, but also make sure that the meat doesn't fall through the grilling grates. It's not totally necessary because I don't think my pork balls are gonna fall through my grill, but I just think it's a fun excuse to use this. Now let's take this to the grill. If you don't have one of these grilling baskets, you can simply just use a spatula to smush them into patties, kind of like you would with a classic burger patty. Either way, make sure you cook these at 400 to 450 Fahrenheit for about 6 minutes on each side. Your patties should be cooked through with a nice char on the outside. So this dipping fish sauce is same as your classic nước chấm, except a little different, more diluted. You kind of want it to be a broth almost, very light, almost drinkable. So you're gonna need some warm water, a little bit of sugar, fish sauce, vinegar or lime juice, minced garlic, Thai chili peppers. Stir that up, and then you should get something very light like this. The way we eat this is patty goes into the dipping fish sauce, put a little bit of lettuce, put your vermicelli into your dipping fish sauce like this, okay, to soak up some of that goodness. I also put some pickled veggies in here, and then you could also add in some like mint leaves. Then I like to break up the patty in the bowl. This is how I like to eat it. Try to get it all in one bite. If you can't do this with chopsticks, try a fork and spoon. Oh wow. That's so fresh. More noodles. Oh, that is so good. Perfectly grilled. Now, I would just make a batch, put that in the freezer, and then you got these patties ready to go anytime, anywhere. I also cut up like little bits of carrots. I didn't pickle them, I just added it for some crunch. If you enjoyed this recipe, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And if you want to learn more delicious Vietnamese dishes like this one, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification icon so you'll know the next time I drop a recipe video, which will be next week. See you then. Yum.